That's when you whisper.
Warning: this video may contain spoiler. Hi ladies and gentlemen, it's YatKG here. Today I'm gonna talk about these 3 anime this time. Yeah, somehow I want to include 3 in this one video. They respectively are an isekai anime. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. A horror franchise, Higurashi When They Cry. And finally, a journey-looking story, Samurai Champloo. Recently, I have watched Higurashi Season 1 to Season 4 except for the OVA. I finished watching the Slime 1 and Samurai 1 maybe at least 3 months ago. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the video. The first anime I'm gonna mention is this isekai anime. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. I think this is first time I talk about an isekai anime. Let's make the title short for Tensei Slime. The story involves around lots of characters. The main one is called Satoru, an ordinary 37-year-old corporate worker living in Tokyo. He is content with his life, despite the fact that he doesn't have a girlfriend. Once he meets his colleague. During the meeting, there is an assailant coming out of nowhere. Then he stabs Satoru with a knife. While Satoru is dying, a strange voice appears in his head, which he can't figure out how it pops out, and think it is noisy. After a long chant said by the voice, Satoru regains consciousness, but he can't see anything. He knows that he acquires an overpowerful skill called Predator, which makes him able to devour anything and mimic its appearance and skills. During the time of him seeking things, he stumbles across Valdora, a strange storm dragon, who has been locked in a cave for 300 years due to him destroying a town. After they finish a conversation, Satoru decides to befriend with him, promising to help him destroy the seal. Valdora bestows a name Rimuru upon Satoru and receives a name Tempest in return. Slime then consumes the dragon together with his stomach in order to analyze the spell inside the seal and eventually free Valdora, which creates an aura that makes Rimuru a leader of all beings inhabiting the great forest of Drua. Everyone there accepts him being a ruler of this forest, after some fightings and friendly communication with the citizens. Then the story after this is about that Rimuru tries to dominate the isekai, explains everything like why he came to the world. There are actually other reincarnator existing in the isekai world, etc, etc. This anime doesn't have an ending yet, but I'm looking forward to seeing the final coming up. I just love this isekai a lot. Before this, I think I was watching Re:Zero, The Rising of the Shield Hero, or Konosuba. All of them are great, but I still love Tensei Slime the most. Despite the fact that it has not ended, I give it a 10 out of 10. Well, let's talk about this horror anime, Higurashi When They Cry. I think I'm not gonna go deeply into this anime because it is very complicated to explain how the plot of this anime goes. In a nutshell, it mainly has 4 seasons. Season 1, Season 2 Kai, Season 3 Go, as well as Season 4 Sotsu. The story rhythm is like Season 1 and 3 goes about daily lives, how someone kills his friends. And Season 2 and 4 are like the key to solving the puzzle, explaining why everything happens and make an ending for the story. In my view, I didn't want to watch it for a long time. It's because the first season was released in 2006. I knew that the graphic was gonna be so ugly, and Season 3 and 4 are released in 2020 and 2021 respectively. But surprisingly, when I finished watching Season 1, 2, I continued watching Season 3 and 4. I couldn't get used to watching the new art style. I also felt that it was less horror than season 1 and 2. Moreover, the story is about Oyashiro-sama no Tatari, which is like an incident utilized to commit a crime by antagonists. Furthermore, the reason why people get insane killing any creature before them is because the disease can be caused by a certain kind of medicine. Just a dose can make a person insane. So in the last season, they omit the process of Sadako doing this to other people. Essentially, they still show the process. I guess it is because it doesn't make any sense that she succeeds in convincing the people she knows to take the medicine, starting from Mion. Maybe there is a reason that I kept watching Higurashi till the end. It is the song, You. The very last ending song of season 4. There are also a lot of versions of this song. It's just one of all, but I didn't know it'd be this song because it only plays in last episode. I simply felt that there'd possibly be something better in the final season, and turns out, I don't regret having watched the whole show. I love this song so much. Besides, unfortunately, another thing about Higurashi 4th season is just so disappointing that over half of the time uses the same animation used in season 3. Lots of things are repetitive. I can say I merely see very few new plots in it, unlike first and second season that they have 26 and 24 episodes in total. I know it is necessary that they have to put same animation or plots as we have seen in previous seasons, but it is definitely too much. There are only 15 episodes for season 4, especially the dancing of Rika. It has at least repeated 10 times in just one season, I think. I could barely see any new and good content, but the sentences in the middle of last episode of season 4, said by Mion to Sadako and Rika. The word friendship doesn't shackle you to someone. If you think you always have to be with someone to be their friend, then I think you've got the wrong idea about friendship. This is literally the whole pith of this entire show, and they put it at the end. It's like we are all waiting for this moment coming up. By the way, the first horror anime I've seen is Psycho Pass. It's about a machine being able to judge if people have an intention of committing a crime or not. Compared to Higurashi, I feel I like Psycho Pass more, probably because it looks more like adult. But Higurashi is not bad. I really like the way how the author portrays the story. The plot of Higurashi is just so intertwined as it is. Anyway, I give an 8 out of 10. I absolutely won't recommend this anime to any person unless they like horrorness. Yeah, last but not the least, a kinda ancient anime, Samurai Champloo. The series consists of 26 episodes and aired during the second half of 2004. This show really left me upset. I'm not saying this show is bad, I just don't know what the correct adjective is that can describe my feeling when I finished it. This anime revolves these 3 characters: Mugen, a guy with glasses, Jin, looks like a gangster, and Fu, a petite girl. At first, 3 of them are drawn together by circumstance, and the 2 samurai decide to help Fu find her father, Sunflower Samurai. They basically have been traveling to find him through all of the episodes. Although I really want to say it is a daily anime, it seems like a wrong word for it. Eventually, Fu finds her father, but then he is killed by a samurai sent by a boss after Fu has a conversation with him. Her father is dead. Fu can't even open up, saying more things to him, because she has been thinking if he abandoned her and her mother, hid in a remote place alone. Actually, he is a samurai too. If he hid with Fu, she would be chased by the government as well. So in order to save everyone, he chose to hide alone and hope luck for daughter and his wife. Speaking of the last episode, why they have been bound to travel together is because in the first episode, Fu made a coin toss. She won, so Mugen and Jin had to help her. Finally, in last episode, Fu tells the truth that she actually lost the coin toss. The direction the coin flips is the one that Mugen and Jin are said to be the winners. They gently smile and say she had us completely fooled. Because they have finished the trip of helping Fu to find her father, they have to go separate ways and say, "Ja ne, mata itsuka." The story ends here. I never thought this to end this way. It's too abrupt, like I suddenly have lost something and I will never be able to find it again. Since I'm very optimistic on scoring anime, I give this a 9 out of 10. I have no doubts in saying that this anime series is amazing and it definitely deserves your full attention if you have yet seen this. All I can think of for this series is an old saying. I think it'd be not bad to end this video with this sentence. All things must come to an end. Nothing lasts forever. What can I say? Anyway, I'm very glad that I'm able to share these 3 pieces. Originally, I want to post a video in August, but I can't wait to make a video for it. I've just finished all my exam and I have a lot of free time. I know I should have talked more and more specifically about the details, but I'm afraid that it'd be too long. Thanks for watching the video, and it's been Yacht KG here, a massive fan of anime. I will see you in the next one. If you enjoyed the video, please share it. Keep watching anime, boys and girls. See ya!